This Battlefront 2 video is very different from the others. This one, we talk about the future for Battlefront 2 on the channel, and my reasoning for different kinds of Battlefront 2 changes in the channel. Please watch till the end, as I need your help answering some questions. I don't usually do these kinds of segments in my Battlefront 2 videos, but, well, you see, the huge content drop has kinda made me wonder, along with a ton of other people, about Battlefront 2 content on YouTuber channels instead of DICE's servers. So, the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you to the developers, DICE, for pushing out all of this amazing content. Thank you for working so hard on Battlefront 2 for the past 2-3 years. And thank you for redoing this entire game at this point. I mean, they fixed everything that was promised at launch. They fixed the leveling system. They fixed the EA scandal. I mean, DICE has literally been carrying this game on their back. And, well, a lot of people really like this game, along with the DICE. There are multiple tweets out there that were saying that it's a real shame that Battlefront 2 had to come to an end, and they're all from the developers of the game. Apparently, the hero designer, he was working on Ahsoka, and he almost had he had the character model somewhat done, and now she'll never get to show up in the game, which is a real disappointment. And, well, what does this mean now? So a lot of people are actually not too fazed by DICE and EA ending support for Battlefront 2. And the reason for this is because mods. The whole point of Battlefront 2 coming to an end for modders is that they don't have to keep on re-updating their mods every single time a new patch or a new content drop happens. So everything will always work as soon as that final patch is released. But, I don't play on computer, so I don't get that. And honestly, if I had a computer to actually play Battlefront 2 on, I think I would buy it just for the fact that making new and exciting content, that is what I'm all about. And when it really comes down to it, that's what I want you guys to watch and enjoy, is good quality content. Which is why I redid a bunch of my older videos way back in the day. Like the quests and stuff. I took those videos down and I re-edited them and reposted them because they just weren't quality enough for my subscribers. And, well, I don't want to push all of that away and give you guys crappy content just as an excuse to play more Battlefront 2. And, well, I'll say this much. Playing Battlefront 2, it is a lot of fun. But I don't play it by myself anymore. Whenever new content would drop, or we'd get a patch that was really big, or anything like that, I would immediately get drawn to the game. I'd be like, oh my god, I have to play this right now. Grievous just dropped, and he's amazing. I have to go play this right now. But here's the thing. There's not going to be any of that anymore. Which means I don't really get that urge to play the game anymore. But what will usually happen when I'm playing the game is I'll be playing it with my friends. Because, well, at least what I've noticed is when I get used to a game to the point of where it doesn't faze me anymore when I get certain achievements done or I get a kill or something. I mean, that's when I usually go to my friends and like, hey, can you hop on this game with me? I need to play it, and I need someone to be there with me to just keep me there. And that's a very big reason why there's a ton of series that have multiple people involved, is that I get bored when I do series on games that I've been playing for so long. Like Minecraft, I've been playing that for an entire decade. And that is exactly why I see The Quest as such a bad series, is because I got bored and I messed it up because of that. And that's what How to Be Minecraft is me trying to fix my mistakes. And how do I do that? I bring in another person. And that's always been a thing that I've always been concerned about with anything, is content and keeping me in the game and keeping me motivated to make videos on the game. And there are very, very, very few games that I will be completely 110% committed to at all times. But when content and patches were getting released for this game, I didn't play anything else. I only played this game. And that's the truth. I used to always play this game, but ever since that has been announced, I haven't really been playing much anymore. And when it really comes down to it, I think I'll make more videos on Battlefront 2, but I don't really think that I'll be playing it much in my free time anymore. Because, well, it's not as much fun anymore as it used to be. Believe me, if I could add mods to this game, I would do a video almost every day of this if I could. Because mods make things so interesting. And oh boy, what would I give to replace Rey with Ahsoka Tano? And to replace Kylo Ren with Starkiller from The Force Unleashed? Oh boy, that would be so much fun to mess around with. But I can't. So that brings the question is, what happens next? And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure. Will I completely abandon this game? No, I'm not going to completely abandon this game. Because when it really comes down to it, I like this game. I think it's great. But it isn't interesting enough to keep me hooked. And that's the problem. Kind of like how after doing one thing for so long, you could get really bored of it. I remember when I started doing the dishes, I got a hoot out of it. It was great. And then it became a chore. It all settled in, and I didn't like it anymore because of how much I had to do it. And that's kind of what's happening here. Nothing really changes. And I think that's something that really matters in the end. Because, well, I know that when I have a good time, it usually means that it's quality content for some reason. Because when I have a good time, the viewers have a good time with me. Everybody, we share that connection. When one of my friends makes a funny joke or something and I laugh, maybe you find that funny too, and maybe you laugh. We build memories together, and I don't really see that in this game anymore. Will I stop making content on this game? No, definitely not. But I think I will go to other games and try other things now that I'm not focused on this one. That's really all I have to say on this entire topic of Battlefront 2. Please let me know in a comment what your opinion about this is, as I would love to hear it. And I'll see you in the next video that's hopefully 10 times more cheery. Thank you all for the support on all this Battlefront 2. And if this is the end, then man, did we have a time. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.